In part one of Understanding Puro, I introduced you to the idea that people who suffer from this kind of OCD do have compulsions. They just tend to be hidden compulsions often that you're not aware of. So if you haven't already watched that video, I really encourage you to do that, because before you make the next step, you want to be really clear as possible about any compulsions that you are doing, often hidden internal mental compulsions, and probably plenty of avoidance. But then you've got a really good understanding of how your OCD is working. But that's where people usually find there's another big stumbling block, and that is, okay, it's fine, it's all very well, I know what my obsession is, I've started to understand what my compulsions are, and I get you don't want me to do those, but how to expose myself to my fear? So as an example, people who have perhaps obsessions based around thoughts of causing harm, might say to me, well, that's all very well, but I'm not going to go out and stab someone just to expose myself to my fear. And of course, we don't want you to do that. But the point here is, you need to think about this differently, is that your fear is actually really the thoughts, images, urges or sensations that you are experiencing that you then attach meaning to. Like, for example, thinking, well, you shouldn't have these thoughts, urges, feelings, sensations, it must mean there's something wrong with you, or it means it's likely to happen, or that you're going to do it. That's where your fear is in having these, experiencing these things and attaching that meaning to it. And that's why you spend so much time avoiding anything that triggers these intrusions. So once you're clear on what your obsessions are, your compulsions, and then you get clear about what your fear is, which is anything your intrusive thoughts, images, urges, sensations, feelings, those intrusive things that you add meaning to, those are the things that we're targeting when we do exposure and response prevention treatment for this kind of OCD.